Bay Area attorney and legal analyst Dean Johnson joining us now. Okay, so Dean, let's talk about this. This is a road that the Supreme Court hasn't taken before. Some people are kind of shocked by this, but what's next for the High Court?
Well, you know, this is a very dark day for constitutional law. People who study constitutional law are ready to take their textbooks and throw them in the trash. What the Supreme Court has said in this decision and in the gun control decision yesterday is that we're taking a whole new approach to constitutional law. In a couple of words, they're saying it's historicism on steroids. If a right didn't exist in 1791 when the Constitution was adopted, it doesn't exist now. And the court said, look, this right didn't exist in 1791. In fact, historically, abortion has been a crime. So certainly there is no right to abortion.
A lot of people concerned other laws that weren't in the Constitution that have, been changed. So a lot of people concerned about that.
Well, exactly. And Justice Thomas makes that very clear, that he thinks that we should reconsider, as Professor Gersten said, a number of the advances in constitutional rights that have existed over the last 50 years.
Okay, I want to go to this because California has decided that it will be a safe haven for reproductive rights. Other states with abortion laws say they may go after women who actually travel to get abortions. So how will that play out?
Well, Marcus, it's important for our listeners to understand there is no safe haven. Many women make a decision to have an abortion because they can't afford to have another child. Those women are not going to be able to fly to California and fund major surgery for themselves. Even if they did, a number of these trigger law states are going to make it a criminal violation to travel to another state to have an abortion. So when they get back home, they may very well be prosecuted. And that's not the worst of it. This decision now opens up the possibility, which has been actively discussed in Congress, of a federal ban on abortion. And if the November election sees a majority of Republicans in the House and Senate, we may very well see that. And then there will truly be no safe haven for a woman who wants to choose not to have a child.
And then quickly before we go, could there be another lawsuit that comes about that could challenge the overturn, causing them to overturn that?
That could happen. But remember, we now have a conservative supermajority in the Supreme Court. And what it's announcing over the last 2 days is we have a whole new approach to these innovative laws that were found within the Equal Protection Clause. And we're going to turn them down unless somebody can show us that the founding fathers back in 1791 thought that this should be a constitutional right.
And that's where the challenge is. Dean, thank you so much.